So I hope those questions helped you brainstorm and reconnect to a few of the things that make you uniquely you and that you lose time in or that you're naturally good at or that life has blessed you with for maybe some bigger purpose. And if nothing else, to bring you more joy and fulfillment in your life. That's still an amazing win because think about when you do something that lights you up, you come back from an afternoon doing something that's so fun and fulfilling to you. Think about how differently you talk to your spouse or your children or the barista. Think about the smile you exude. Think about the people you interact with. Think about the difference you could make in someone's life just talking about those things or teaching them something that you know how to do. All of that creates this ripple effect of good in the world. And so you connecting those things has more of an impact that you can even imagine. But now I want to take it to more of a visualization thing to get clear on what the bigger picture of your brightest life looks like. And the first exercise that I love and that I believe changed my life without me even knowing it is visualizing your perfect day. So, the first time that I did this exercise, I was in a corporate job. I was really trying to figure out what my passion was. I felt like everyone else had their thing, and I didn't even know where to begin with mine. And so I actually went on this personal development retreat into the hills of California. I paid for it myself out of my own pocket because I really, really cared about figuring out this thing for me. And one of the exercises they had us do was to sit down, to close our eyes, and to visualize our dream day in detail. And I had never done this. Like, I just had never really thought about, I think I had vague ideas of maybe what it looked like, but I had never really sat down and gone through moment by moment what I saw, what was around me, what I did, what order of things, my day contained. And so I really encourage you to do this as a starting place because for me, I was surprised to see things like I was going about my day and it seemed like I was my own boss. I wasn't my own boss at the time. I didn't know what business I wanted to start. But lo and behold, years later, I was my own boss and I was going about my day in control of my own schedule. And I was traveling the world working from my laptop, and I could have never seen that because when I first did the visualization, remote work wasn't even a thing. Entrepreneurship was not a buzzword like it is today. And so for you, I think your intuition can speak to you through this exercise in ways that it's hard to access through a more linear journaling type approach. You may start to just get nudges from your intuition or scenes that you see, and they may make no sense to you now and feel impossible, just like mine did for me at the time. But I think our inner knowing is wiser than we can possibly know ourselves. And so there could be something to it that years down the line, you start to look back and realize, oh, like I did know all along. There was something to that. And then, more practically speaking, I think it also starts to give you this vision for your life where you can actively start to notice opportunities that align with that picture that you see. And for example, if you are living abroad, okay, great. That starts to give you this vision for next time you see a language class, great. You could sign up. Next time you see a discount on a trip, perfect, book it. Next time you meet a girlfriend who's always wanted to go travel somewhere new, perfect, new friend. And so it can really give you action items in your life and kind of just teach your brain to pay attention to things that stand out because you now know and have a guiding vision for your life. Okay, so a little bit of woo and a little bit of practicality depending on what meets you at this stage. But I want you to just sit down, get somewhere quiet, and you can either journal this or you can just close your eyes and set a timer for 10 minutes and visualize it. But what does your perfect day look like from the moment you wake up? What kind of room are you in? What kind of city or town? I mean, what sheets are you in? What is like the thread count? Are you living in luxury or are you in a camper van somewhere just living your best life in the woods? And then I want you to think through, what do you do first thing? Do you take a yoga class? Do you do a living room workout? Do you just get straight to the coffee machine? What kind of coffee machine is it? Like, get into detail because this is going to paint the picture of a really clear vision for your life and what you want to move towards. Then I want you to think through, like, how does your day unfold? After that first morning activity, who do you talk to? Like, are you with a partner? Do you have kids running in to greet you? Or are you just like independent and solo and you love your peace and quiet and silence? Where do you go for work? Do you move into a home office or do you get ready for a commute on a subway in New York City? Are you jumping onto a Zoom meeting with high-powered Fortune 100 executives? What are you wearing? What is like the style that you have in your perfect day and perfect life? Don't want you to get caught up on what you feel like is realistic for you because, like I said, there could be parts of this that don't feel realistic for the you are today, but will be realistic for who you are 5 years from now when you continue to do all of this personal development work and overcome your fears and start finding the opportunities that align with you and your vision. So just allow yourself to see things unfold as you would have them in your perfect day. Even if it feels crazy, just go with it for now. And this is going to start to give you some ideas about the direction that you want your life to move in. And from there, we'll hone in on one or two of those things that you can create right away. But you got to know where you're headed. You got to know what perfection looks like to you, because otherwise, you're always going to be chasing and settling for a second rate version of your life. And you're going to have that feeling that, like, you're not living up to your potential or you're living a life that's great for someone else, but not for you. We want to know what your version of your brightest life looks like, even if it's different for everyone else. What speaks to you? What do you see when you visualize your perfect day?